That's 2026, manjari nectar kata. No, I don't know. I don't think anything. Okay. This is a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 8, verse 122. Whoever accepts the bhav of rich bhasi engages in bhajan appropriate for that bhava will attain a spiritual body suitable for it and attain Krishna and Braj. Bhava Yogi Deyapan. Srila Prabhupada said, a lecture in Hamburg, 220673, he said the spiritual body is already there in this Vaikuntha. By this quotation we can understand that Srila Prabhupada says that the jiva has a siddha there in Vaikuntha, and also the jiva is here. This is called bipolar location. The jiva, we are jivatma, we jivas have bipolar location, which means we exist in two places at one time. We, the jiva, exist in the material world and the spiritual world. But this we can only understand this by applying the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy of Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. I am existing here in the material world and there in the spiritual world, Vaikuntha or Goloka Vrindavan, eternally. Interesting idea, huh? The soul is eternally in the spiritual world and the material world. Me, the Atma soul, Jivatma, am in the spiritual world eternally, and I also have been in the material world eternally. From the beginning of this time, this is described in 11th Canto of Bhagavatam, chapter 11, verse 4. The Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 15th chapter, 14th verse, it says, Vasanti, what's it, right? Vasanti Yatra, Vasanti Yatra, Vaikuntha.
Vaikuntha Murti.
Vaikuntha Murti. So the verb there, the Sanskrit verb, is Vasanti. It's in present tense. So it's saying, I reside, not I will reside, I have resided. I reside. I reside, I, the spirit soul, reside with Lord Narayan and his associates, which means we're always there and always have been there. A doubt can be raised about this verse, 3rd Canto, chapter 15, 14th verse. This verse refers to Lord Narayan, eternal associates of Vaikuntha. So how does it relate to us conditioned souls being eternally in the material world? That's the question. Guru, my teacher, answered. Eternal is eternal. It refers to anyone there, anyone in Vaikuntha, whether Nitya Mukta or Sadhana Siddha. What does Sadhana Siddha mean?
Who has perfected his life by doing sadhana in this matter.
Sadhana Siddha means one who has perfected his bhajan, attained prema, and gone to Vaikuntha to enter that siddha that is waiting for him eternally, for eternal time. Waiting for him or her. Eternal is eternal. Krishna awards one of the spiritual bodies of these eternal residents of Vaikuntha, which are now in an inactive state, to the liberated soul, the sadhana siddha devotee. Is that point clear? How about you? You got it? My Gurudev goes on. That siddha swarup must must be suitable for attaining sneha, man, pranaya, and other post-prema stages. The sadhaka's pre-prema stage, its pre-prema state body, is shed, given up. For you can't contain the ecstasy of the higher levels of prema. So it doesn't make sense to think that the next stage of the body will be material. So after you die, you don't get a material body, you get a spiritual body. It's all redundant. Does the manjari have multiple swarupas? This discussion about multiple swarupas of the manjari, the liberated soul. We already described, there's a verse in Chandogya Upanishad which says the liberated soul can have 1, 3, 5, or up to 1,020 siddha swarupas. So a question is asked, if Krishna is doing different things in different places, do we in our siddha swarupas, or are we also doing different sevas at the same time? Answer. According to Vishwanath Chakravarti's teaching, sadhana siddhas are born in the material universe in Krishna's Prakat Lila to perfect their own prema, sneha, man. But that is temporary. Once we graduate from Bhavan Vrindavan, we are promoted to Goloka Vrindavan, and our participation in Krishna's Prakat Lila ends. Krishna's Prakat Lila is eternal, but there is a constant shift in personnel of different jivas who are perfecting their prema during that life. And they enter the Lila, Prakat Lila. Of course, in each universe, each Prakat Lila does have a beginning and end, though it is eternal in principle. As far as Mahaprabhu's firebrand or Prakat Lila, there's no Shastra mention of any Nitya Lila of Gaur in the spiritual sky. That's a very powerful statement. There's no Shastra mention, means in Bhagavatam and Sandarbhas, and Narottam Das Thakur's writing, Baladev Vidyabhushan's writing, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charitamrita. There's no Shastra mention of any Nitya Lila of Gaur in the spiritual sky. That Prakat Lila would be, the Gaur's Prakat Lila would be attained especially for Bengali or other Gaur Bhaktas that have so much love for Mahaprabhu. They can't conceive of abandoning that to go to Goloka Vrindavan. The question is asked, when one enters Prakat Lila, takes birth, is that body spiritualized or is it a material body?
Spiritualized.
Yeah, it's spiritualized. No, that is the present initiated sadhaka deha. This is described in Atila Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 4, verse 192-93. Chidananda Chinmaya. Sometimes it's said there are some imperfections left in the intermediate stage. Intermediate stage means birth and so there's 3 stages, okay, according to Vishnu. First stage, material world, sadhaka, doing bhajan, anartha-nivriti, nishta, ruchi, asakti, bhav, and prema. I get prema, then I become siddha, I become perfect. Then I die. Then the intermediate stage is Bhavan Vrindavan, Prakat Lila, manifest pastimes of Krishna. In the material, some material universe, on some earth planet, in some Vrindavan. There's unlimited Vrindavans, unlimited universes, unlimited earth planets. That's the medium, intermediate stage. The final stage is Goloka Vrindavan, the spiritual sky, and totally Siddha and Siddha Bhav and everything. So, sometimes it's said there's some imperfections left in the intermediate stage when we take birth in Prakat Lila. Is it true or false?
False.
False, right. Gurudev said, no, I don't agree. we see it as graduating from perfect in the material world to more perfect in Vrindavan, to most perfect in Goloka. Clever answer. It's Purnam, Purnatar, Purnatam. Development of prema. In the material world, you develop prema. In the intermediate level, you're born with a prema body, but you have to learn from the eternal associates how to experience sneha, man, pranaya, rag, anurag, bhav, mahabhav. Because we can't contain that in the siddhadeha in the material world. In the sadhana siddhadeha. You have to have a spiritual body, a bhavdeha, and you have to be trained by the Nitya associates. We're not running around the material world around your kutir. You saw me talking here? Rupa Manjari? Is that Rupa Manjari over there? I don't think so. She has black hair.
Yeah, Maharaj, it's just like from yesterday also, I'm trying to understand, you know how the some of the gopis were kept back from their husbands because they still had some contamination. So
yeah, that's in the Rasya description.
yeah.
The some are held back. It wasn't contamination. They had to increase the intensity of their hankering and longing for Krishna. They had to increase their purvarag. Purvarag means hankering and intensity, because the next night they went out.
Yeah, so it's down to some hankering.
They can't take birth in Vrindavan, let's say a Bhavdeha.
Yeah.
They're Bhavdeha, but there's some little thread, some of those sadhana siddha sages that entered Leela, Vrindavan Leela, they had some thread of some not perfect attachment. They didn't have any lust or greed or anger or anything like that. It says Gunamaya, the verse says they saw some Gunamaya Deha. Deha means body, Gunamaya means made of gunas. But this is talking about prema, it's talking about gunas, characteristics of prema. They were still attached to the material body to some extent. Minutely, like a hair. That's not much attachment. I like that one hair of attachment.
Like a fragrance?
Yeah, like a fragrance. That's nice now. Like a fragrance without like a smell of a rose without the rose invisible.
Yeah.
You wear a rose garland and stay in the room for an hour, and you go outside, somebody enters the room, they smell a rose garland. Okay, I don't go on the next page. Nice breeze. This is a breeze of life, pranic breeze, pranic wind coming from the lotus feet of Jagannath. East is that way, Puri. Puri Dham is blessing Vrindavan Dham. They're in separation, we're in union. We're burning in union, and they're cool in separation. We're supposed to burn in separation, be cool in union. But Puri is always cool, always a breeze blowing. On the beach side. Temple side is hot. It's only like half a kilometer to the ocean, but it's 20 degrees difference in temperature, 25. Your temple is 42, on the beach is 28. It's like magnificent. I miss it. Especially Maharaj. Actually, the body that's born from Om Gopi and Prakriti Lila is a Bhavdeha. It's made of spiritual emotion. This is when, at this time you can say, I am my body. This is when you are your body. Not like now, we are not this body, but we think we are. Feelings of prema and mahabhav cannot fit the material body. So, my guru says, my opinion, that this is called a medium stage bhavdeha. Like that. When you take birth and pregnant, when you finally arrive in Goloka, Vrindavan, what do you have? Okay, she's on fire today. Woke up after 1 month. Mahabharata. She had asked, but I also slapped her down a little bit. Took a month to get the answer. Put you in place.
But she made it.
Yeah, she made it, that's the thing. That's her glory. Sit a day in the spiritual world. Quote from Srila Prabhupada, folio 690120. 1969.
20th January.
February 1st or January 2nd, I don't know how to do it. 1969. Srila Prabhupada said, in Los Angeles, Babaji, as soon as you enter the spiritual kingdom, you get your spiritual body and live there in it eternally. Yahoo! Ooh, ooh. We finally made it. Now these are random quotations about manjari. It's the dress color of the manjari, which is called vasan. Vasan means covering what's covering you, what your dress is, what your sari is, what kind of color it is. Is it fixed?
No.
No. Yes. Ujjwal Neelamani Kiran, who's the author of that?
It's not the concept.
He says it's fixed. So I asked my guru a question. If variety is the spice of life, how do we always wear the same color? A very interesting answer. We are not talking about material textiles here. Textiles means cloth. Material cloth. Every item on the bodies of Radharani, Krishna, Sakis, Manjaris are transcendental products of Sandhini aspect of Svarupa Shakti. See the 12th canto of Bhagavatam, 11th chapter, verse 10 through 23. It describes all about that. That verse interprets Krishna's apparel symbolically, which proves that Krishna's clothes and dress and turban, etc., are not regularly external mundane dresses that change according to fashion trends of like the profane world. Profane means material. Manjari's vasan dress that Sri Guru gives as Siddha Pranali is not just textiles. According to Sri Jiva Goswami's Priti Sandarbha number 10, he said every Siddha is eternally residing in the spiritual sky. There, everything and everyone is connected with everyone. Everything is always increasing in bliss. Nothing, including the dress, is ever boring, old, or unattractive. So, eternally have the same old damn green dress. Every day it looks red, green one day, blue, green another day, yellow, green one day. Parrot green, peacock green, grass green, tree green, pine needle green. There's a lot of colors of green, you know.
Is your dress conscious? Is that right?
Of course, through Shakti is spiritual Krishna. Fully conscious. The ornaments are conscious also. But I forgot her ankle belts, or waist belt. Tulsi Manjari went back to the Kunduz to get it. And the waist belt was sitting there. Waist belt. Tulsi Manjari went to grab it, the waist belt moved over there. Hey, you move over there. They say, what's your problem? And the waist belt said, I'm in Madan. I'm angry with Radharani. Oh, why are you angry? Because you guys all ran out of here. Krishna, some stupid monkey doing stupid monkey stuff. Kakadi said, Jatiyala is coming. And everybody got scared and ran away, and I fell off Radharani's waist because she was moving too fast. I fell off, And you guys left me. You didn't think about me. You just ran out. You're afraid for yourself. What about me? I'm also afraid of Jatila.
Yeah.
Nice.
The waste spells are fully conscious. What conscious are they?
The servitude.
Radha conscious. And the enemy of Radha is who?
Jatila.
So Jatila is going to touch me and take me and wrap me around her fat waist. It won't work anyway, but...
She might have you altered so you do fit.
No, she'll use for a necklace. She's like a bulldog, you know, fat neck, a fat belly.
Oh, I love you too.
Because the symbol of beauty for a woman should have a neck like a swan, a belly like a lioness. Thin belly, thin neck, a long neck. That's a sign of beauty. So, bulldog has a short neck, fat, and a short, fat belly. So, Jatila looks like a bulldog. So she'll wear Radharani's waist bells as a necklace. But she won't because, let's get back to this kunja. So Tulsi said, oh, Kinkini, you're so beautiful, you're so refulgent, don't be upset. We didn't forget, we remember, that's why I came back. Radharani immediately, she remembered you and sent me to come back. Please, Radharani really misses you. Radharani's waist is crying. Why, this waist spell say, why is Radharani's waist crying? Because he's crying for the waist spells.
Yes.
Crying for you. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Radharani's lion-like waist is crying for me. And Tulsi Mandri lied, of course. She said, yeah, come on, let's go. Okay, I'll go. So Tulsi Mandri took, ran back and put on Radharani. So everything is conscious. So you're same old, don't worry about it. You put the dress on, your dress will be in bliss, and you'll be in bliss. That's the limitation of material world. You can't be satisfied by how many dresses you have. 10,000 dresses and 10,000. Like one time I asked, who was it? One guy, my son, I asked his mother. I said, how many salwar kameez you have? Pantsuit, pants and like long kurta thing. Oh, I got about 250.
Whoa.
I said, okay, how many saris? Oh, I have 500. I said, you sure you have enough? No, I'll buy more next week. 500 saris, 250 pants and dress, whatever you call it. Pants, suit, dress, I don't know. It's called salwar kameez, huh? Like pants and a long kurta thing. Yeah. So, but still she's not satisfied. Because why? Material, textiles. So it's the Guru is making a point, the sari of Asan, the sari you get is not textile, it's not material. Material, everything material is changeable, destructible, and boring. You like it today, you hate it tomorrow. How many of you have bought dresses or saris or pants or shirts, got really excited when we went to the store, wore it once, and somebody made a comment, you look so stupid in that. You were in a stupid mood, bought a stupid dress, a really crazy print, and the first time you wore it, your head was up in the air. I'm looking cool. So what is that dress? That's garbage, man. Where'd you buy it? Then you give it to your maid the next day. But you won't give away your sari the Guru gave you instead of Pranami Diksha. Because it's made of Sannidhi Shakti. And it's always blissful and always changing colors. It's psychedelic dress. You put on crystal glasses and look at your dress, you'll be in bliss. They were really fashionable in 1970, crystal glasses. Eyeglasses are crystal, you look, everything's in section. You look at somebody, you see 100 Govindas. A little crystal, you know. And you take some herbs on top of it, then Everywhere you see go in there. Over Nietzsche, Brian. Okay. And pretty scenario number 10, every Siddha is eternally residing in the spiritual sky already. I think I read that. Okay, I'll read it again. There, everyone and everything is connected. I read that.
Yes.
Are there black skin manjaris? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Some manjaris have shama, dark blue complexion like Krishna. Most of them are fair and gold, but they can be any color. The proof is Vrindavan Mamrita, 3rd Sataka, verse 107. Nana Divya Vichitra Varna. Nana Divya Vichitra Varna. Varna means color, Vichitra means variegated, Divya means transcendental, Nana means various. Various transcendental colors the gopis and manjaris can be. The verse translates, Radharani Sakhi's manjaris have various divine variegated complexions. Are some gopis green in color?
Induleka.
Martians. There's green in color. 2 gopis in the Veda Farm are green. Like Gurudev said, it can also mean green tinged gold, because sometimes gold comes in green color, sometimes copper color, sometimes whitish color, sometimes blue. Gold can be different colors because it's a mixture of metals. Okay, some manjaris gopis are durva grass green like Ramachandra. Can the gopis be red skinned?
Yes.
Yeah, they can be any shade, like fire engine red. Oh, that's really red.
Fire engine. That Tunga Vija?
I don't know, I can't remember right now. Coppery reddish gold, brown gold tone like American Indians, a reddish glow like appearing on golden skin when you stand near a stove cooking fire. Radharani cooks in underground. Vidhan Krishna Manjari, verse 49 says Radha's name is Kunkam Agni. The 108 names of Radharani by Raghunath Das Goswami, verse number 16. He says, Ishach Chandana Sangrishta Nava Kashmira Dea Bhava. Fresh vermilion mixed with chandan. So that means red with a little chandan color mixed in. Kunkam Agni means when Radharani stands by the stove, the reddish glow of the wood burning fire reflects on her Agni or Agni? Agni. The reddish glow from the fire reflects on Radharani's face, gives it a very nice reddish glow, reddish golden glow. It's like when a white-skinned girl goes out in the snow. What color her cheeks become?
Pinkish.
Pinkish. Unless she puts some. No, when they go to weddings of Vishaka. Is manjari a pran saki or nitya saki? Okay. That's a good answer. Okay, here's the answer. Usa Mani, chapter 4, verse 50 through 52. Rupa Goswami describes Radharani has 5 kinds of sakis. Saki, what are called sakis, nitya sakis, pran sakis, priya saki, and paramaprasha saki. Kasturi and Mani Manjari are nitya sakis. Vasanti and Lasika or Pransakis. Verse 52, 4th chapter, Kushanamani. Nityasakis and Pransakis are almost but not equal to Radharani in terms of prema, beauty, and good qualities. So that's two classes. The other two classes, Priyasaki and Paramaprayasakis, are truly equal to Srimati Radharani. The 5 kinds of Sakis are further divided into 2 according to the degree of affection they show to Krishna or Radharani. What are the 2 groups of affection? They're called Samasnaya and Asamasnaya. Equal, Sama means equal, Asa means unequal. So there's three categories, 3 subcategories. Radha Snehadik, Krishna Snehadik, Radha Krishna, Sama Sneha. Equal affection for Krishna, more affection for Radha, more affection for Krishna. So that's called Asama or Sama. Sama Sneha means I have same love for Radha and Krishna. Because the Nityasakis and Pransakis have slightly fewer qualities by nature than they are described as dasis or servants. They have slightly fewer qualities by nature than the Paramaprayasaki and Radharani. They are dasis or servants. Okay, in the 8th chapter of Ujjayanamani, chapter 87, the 8th chapter is called Asasaki Prakaran. The Sakis don't want to be Nayakas. They don't want to be lovers of Krishna. And who are those Sakis who do not want to be Nayaka, that are attached to being a Saki, are called Nityasakis. So Nityasakis or manjaris are Nityasakis. That's the answer. Ujjayanamani, chapter 8, verse 134. Nityasakis and Pransakis have more affection for the leader of their group, Saki Snehadi. Pransakis have more affection for both Radha and Krishna than Nityasakis, and slightly more affection for Radha. So the answer is manjaris or Nityasakis. Oh, water. Hungry, I was really blissful night. Hey, fun, it's fun. This to repeat, of course, you probably forgot. Anyway, I'll repeat. I haven't read this page in notes. Siddha in the spiritual world. 3rd canto, Bhagavatam, chapter 15,
Verse 14.
Verse 14. Brihad Bhagavatam, the 3rd part, chapter 5. I forget, I think it's verse 49 through 51. Explains how in the spiritual world, Krishna has unlimited spiritual forms, and all are expansions of himself, illuminating the spiritual world. Illuminating. With each one of those forms, Krishna enjoys pastimes with a single liberated soul, individual liberated soul. Ekayasa muktas yaikasya mortir bhagavata kriyata. There's a commentary of Sri Jiva Goswami on the Bhagavatam. 3rd canto, chapter 15, verse 14. These liberated souls have spiritual bodies like Krishna's. In Vaikuntha, there are a limited number of forms, all suitable for serving Krishna. Each of these forms is non-different from Krishna because they're expanded from his effulgence. Each spiritual form is eternal, full of bliss and consciousness. They are the crowning central jewels of the spiritual world. It is the life of, they are the life of Vrindavan. So I'm a jewel in the spiritual world. Great jewel. That's why my name's Mahanidhi.
You're a jewel here too, man.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you. Mahanidhi means great jewel. These unlimited spiritual bodies are the perfect forms of the liberated souls, which are awarded, given to an individual according to one's taste when one reaches a stage of absolute liberation. This state is called attainment of the spiritual body. All these spiritual bodies are eternal, for they exist even before the liberated soul enters them, and they will continue to exist even afterwards. However, prior to entry of the liberated soul, these spiritual bodies are inactive. All the unlimited souls are servants of Krishna, and each one has a spiritual body in Krishna's abode, just suitable for serving Krishna. Each individual becomes qualified for direct service to Krishna by the grace of Bhakti Devi. Continue. Kriyate is the verb, means awards, Krishna awards in that body. Jiva Goswami says in the commentary, Krishna gives the conditioned soul a body similar to his. This does not mean that he creates the citadel. It is an eternally existing form. It is never created. You are there. There's a famous book written in 1970 by Alan Watts called Be Here Now. But we write the book and say, I'm there now. Be here now. I am there now. I am there now, then, and in the future. I'm there eternally. What time is it?
4:49. 4:49.
49. Okay, I think I'm tired. That's all for today, kids.
Jai Jai.
Try to stretch this out. Anyway, I got Saturday and Sunday. I have a few pages left. We had to do some special dance routine on the last day. Okay. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.